Greetings. Today we're going to be adding some weapons and abilities for our boss fight. Getting straight into it, first, download a cut down version of Blue Commander's Skyblock remake. I've left the link in the description. Once you've added that to your world, download the texture pack required for this video, which is also in the description. Now we can work on our own data pack. If you've never made a data pack before, I've left a link to an empty one which you can download below. Navigate to your new pack and create a new namespace called Weapons. Add your function directory, then create your main loop as shown. After this, you can make another directory called Abilities, and you should leave this empty for now. In this video, I'm going to go over 3 weapons and then an armor set. Hopefully with all this knowledge, you'll be able to create your own items after this if you want to do that. The items that we're going to be doing: Hyperion with and without teleport, depending on if you want it or not, Flower Truth, Finite Abyss, which is a custom bow from my server, and then a full set of Necron armor. Awesome. Now we're all set up, you can start some copy pasting. Go to the paste bin that I've made and copy the first command. Paste it into a command block and make sure to name it with a sign. Do this for each command in the list. If the texture pack is working correctly, all these items should look pretty normal. If they're null textures or carrot on a stick, then you've gone wrong somewhere. Before we code any items, let's add some right click detection, along with a scoreboard for firing bows. For the right clicking, create the scoreboard like this, and then like this one for the bows. We'll start with the Hyperion. Open your loop function and follow along with me. First, we can use our right click detection for when the player uses it. We need to run a function inside our abilities called Hyperion. If you don't want your Hype to teleport, then you can run the function Hyperion_explode instead. Now, let's go into our abilities and create 3 functions: Hyperion, Hyperion_teleport, and Hyperion_explode. For the teleportation, we don't want the player to glitch inside through blocks, so we're going to gradually check further and further until we encounter a block or until we encounter maximum distance. In the Hyperion function, write the execute command as I'm doing here. This will teleport the player if they hit a block or they've reached the maximum distance with no obstacles. Close out of this function and open up the Hyperion teleport. Here, we can simply teleport the player forward and play a nice teleport sound at the end of this function. We should run the Hyperion explode function to deal the damage. Let's open up the file and write as I do. First, we need to create some nice particles, then an explosion sound, and finally we can deal damage to nearby mobs by changing their applied damage scoreboard. Make sure you don't include players or any other entities that you don't want to die. There we go. Dump it all into your data pack and have a try. Perfect. Let's do the Flower Truth now. Similarly to the Hyperion, open up your loop and then copy paste the Hyperion command and change the necessary things. We also need to start a loop for our Flower Truth, as the code is a little bit more complicated. In the abilities directory, create an FOT function, FOT_loop and FOT_hit. In the FOT function, we're going to summon an invisible armor stand with a flower on its head, but only if the player's cooldown is 0. Then, in the FOT loop, we'll get the armor stand to teleport toward the nearest entity that it hasn't hit yet. When it does hit them, we're going to run the function FOT_hit as shown. After the FOT has hit 3 targets, kill the armor stand. Quickly, add the FOT_cooldown and FOT_life scoreboards. Then, reload it and test it out. It should work nicely. For the bow, once again go into the loop function and copy the same line. Make sure to change the right click detection to bow detection, and then run the function Finite Abyss. Make the Finite Abyss.mc function file in your abilities directory, then do as follows. Create a dust particle, whatever your colour you want. I'm going with a blood red. Then, damage all mobs around you and recursively call the function positioned further and further away for 20 blocks. You can make this number larger, however it will become more laggy as you increase the distance. Now this is working great as well. I hope you like these fancy items, and next video we can start on the boss fight itself. Feel free to mess around with different classes and ways to select items. As I said last time, please show me any stuff that you've made, it's all great to see. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please do, and please hit the like button as well if you enjoyed. That's all from me now, see ya.